So every year there's at least one film that comes out that I'll take a look at and go, don't really know how I feel about that, I'm not sure if I'm interested. Then I happen to go watch it and it throws me for a loop. This is one of those films. What's going on, everybody? I'm Matt, and today we're going to be talking about Lion, which stars Sunny Pawar, Dev Patel, Nicole Kidman, and Rooney Mara, and is directed by Garth Davis. Lion tells the story of Saroo, played in the film by the marvelous newcomer Sunny Pawar, a 5-year-old boy growing up in a small village in the northern province of Khandwa. He lives with his older brother Gadoo, their mother, and their younger sister, and both he and Gadoo spend their days doing what they can to help out with the family. And one night, Gadoo is planning to leave on a week-long trip while he'll be working and helping to provide. Saroo begs Gadoo to let him tag along, and Gadoo finally gives in. They make their way to a train station, and Gadoo leaves Saroo on a bench and tells him to stay there and he'll be back for him. The only problem is that Saroo falls asleep, and when he wakes up, he's all alone. Gadoo's gone, Saroo has no idea where he's at, and Saroo eventually boards a train, falls asleep again, and makes an unexpected 1,600-mile journey to Calcutta, where everyone there speaks Bengali and Saroo speaks Hindu. And now Saroo's on the streets, he's alone, he's lost, and he's doing his best to stay both alive and safe while trying to figure out how to get back home. He eventually ends up in an orphanage where he's adopted by an Australian family. His new parents are now John and Sue Brearley, played in the film by David Wenham and Nicole Kidman. So Saroo's off to Tasmania, where he learns English and grows up with a loving family. The film then fast forwards 20 years, and we now see Saroo as a young man taking courses in hotel management. One night at a social dinner, he admits to his peers that he was a lost child and has no idea what became of his mother and brother. He becomes obsessed and sets off on a personal quest to find his home. He disconnects from his girlfriend, played by Rooney Mara, and distances himself from his parents, all while spending countless hours searching Google Earth and sifting through numerous maps. So does he end up finding his mother and brother? Does he make his way back home? I'm not going to tell you. Well, actually, I just realized that sounds like one of those old Batman TV episodes. Does he find his home? Tune in next week. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to go watch the film to find out. I'm not going to spoil anything. But what I will say is that Lion is not a perfect film, but it's a very good film, and it's very well made. And most of that can be attributed to the incredible true story and the superb acting in the film. I mean, Dev Patel does a really good job portraying the older Saroo, speaking with actually a very convincing Aussie accent. And he does a really good job portraying both a charismatic young man and a tortured soul. Rooney Mara, despite having what you would consider a bit part, she's still great. And Nicole Kidman actually really surprised me. She's so good in this movie, but it's not your typical standard Nicole Kidman role. This is not the kind of movie you would picture her in, but she's fantastic. But the real star here is the young Sunny Pawar. This is his first role of any kind, and he just knocks it out of the park. He is magnificent, and you can't help but become attached and feel for his character. And it's because the movie is so well acted and very well directed that I'm going to give it an A-. This movie does have a big heart. It is fueled by emotion, but it never becomes mushy or over-sentimental. It will tug at the heartstrings a little bit, and I can admit I got a little misty-eyed, but there's no shame in that. But I do definitely recommend this movie, guys. It's kind of flying under the radar, so if you do have a chance to see it, I would definitely go ahead and check it out in the theaters. And of course, if you have already seen it, you can go ahead and let me know what you thought about it down below. And that's all I've got, guys. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more movie reviews, hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you guys next time.